Hello everybody, ciao a tutti and welcome to Art with Ms.B. As we approach the new year 2024, I decided that I want to give something to this community that we are building together and for which I'm extremely grateful. And I have been thinking of what I wanted to do with my art practice and how I wanted to use my skills and my knowledge. And I decided that what it would benefit me and therefore you the most is like a series of mindful practices in which we focus more on the process than the product. And these practices are really for any skill level, any age, and any person. It doesn't matter if you struggle or not with anxiety, depression, ADHD, or just a sense of overwhelming, which is, so common. Who doesn't struggle, right? With this type of feelings and emotions. But even if you are the happiest person on earth, it is very important to keep taking care of our mind, our heart, and our soul. Art is the perfect subject, is the perfect channel that we can use to really giving ourselves that time, the focus, the respect, the love that we deserve and that we need. So you know that I'm very busy because I teach a full time, and on January the 2nd I will be back in school. And then when the school is on, I'm so very busy that I cannot publish more than one video per week. So I was thinking that we are gonna kind of connect and stay together with 8 beautiful videos for the whole month of January and the whole month of February. And these 2 months are really sometimes really tough. As a teacher, they are very, very tough in school, I can tell, and for the students as well, because they are they are usually, if you live in a place like Utah or many other states or countries, they have the 4 season. Usually January, February are really, really the coldest months, right? They are usually pretty gray, and for some people they represent the challenge. Many people struggle with seasonal depression, and so in general we all feel a little tired, right? We have to keep it going. The other break is still far away because it's going to be in the end of March, and in general, these months can be really intense. So for sure I want to give you something to look forward every week to practice together. The 20-30 minutes that we're going to dedicate to ourselves, to our mind, our body, and our spirit. Each practice will be accompanied with an affirmation. I truly believe in affirmation. I use them all the time with my students. So if you're homeschooling parents who are using my video as a resource, I really invite you to do this weekly practice with your kids. You should have one more formal practice about the art curriculum, art element and principle, and you can find many inspiration of my previous videos and more videos to come. But then always find a little 20 minutes, 30 minutes to have a mindful practice. I use them constantly in school, and they are very successful and very appreciated, and they make me also feel very well. And if you feel better and if you feel energized, so your children. If you're just an independent artist or just a person looking into my channel and find my videos, good for you. Please find yourself 30 minutes to practice together, so we kind of bring this community together. We connect more. For these practices, in January and in February, you will just need basic materials. I want to keep them very basic because I want to have many of you able to do them. So if you have to buy materials, I suggest you to buy mixed media paper. You can buy a big pad, 9x12, and then you can cut the pages in two, so you can have more pages, more paper available for more practices, and you can save money. We will need a pencil for drawing. We will need the Sharpies or any brand of extra fine markers, and coloring pencil and watercolors, basic watercolors, any brand that you can find. In that case, you will need also a couple of brushes, but remember that sometimes if you don't have a media that I'm using, you can use another. And I give you option in my descriptions, but also in the introductions. If you want to accompany yourself with some soft music for this practice, do so. Just remember, it has to be something soothing and calming that doesn't distract your mind. We're going to stay all focused in this practice. So we're going to think about a good posture. We're going to think about breathing in and out from the nose naturally but deeply. And we're going to repeat this affirmation. We're going to mostly work, of course, with elements that we study together, so different type of lines that we create different type of shapes. Most of these shapes will be biomorphic shapes. These are natural organic shapes. If you are like a child, let me give you a good explanation of this. Like imagine like the human cell, the inside of the cells, the inside of the plant cells, bacteria, microorganism, something that is very, very tiny, has very abstract and undefined shapes. These are organisms that we cannot perceive with our bare eyes, but they are present in the nature at the inner, deeper level. And this is exactly what these practices are meant to do for you, to work in your inner self, your heart, your soul. How do you feel? Do you feel good? You don't. Why? What can you do to feel better? And I feel that was the priority for me as a person, and something that I really want to put out there into the world and in this community that we are building. So I look forward to see you every week in time with me. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please consider to do so and add the little like bell for notifications, so you will be notified every week when a new practice focus on a new affirmation will come up. And I'm very excited for this, and I hope that everybody will join. It's totally free, and it's a really, really good quality content and a really good quality time that you get to dedicate yourself with me. I see you all very soon. Ciao a tutti.